99 cultures of mold on the wall, 99 cultures of mold. You keep it right there and don't fucking touch it. 98 cultures of mold on the wall.
Oh wait, there's still 99 though.
Yeah, we don't touch it.
I'll touch it. That one's porcini, and that one is lobster, and that one is hen of the woods.
No, keep going.
What the? Come on, Yako, let's go.
That one is blood, and that one is moral, and that one is concevi fleurs.
Wow!
Really good.
I didn't know they had names.
Flyer garlic, and yellowfoot, and chanterelle.
Tenderells are good.
That cabin destroying angel, king, strawberry.
My God.
Alright. I missed you. Hey! Welcome to Lizards and Locations! Did we mess you up with syncopation?
Jesus.
Welcome to Strixhaven, Syllabus of Shenanigans. Cathrine,
What?
do you have an ad copy for today?
Yes,
how did
actually.
Without hesitation, she said it. Okay.
I do call her Cathrine all the time.
That was insane. The speed at which you said a thing that was nonsensical, and she went, huh? Okay, we're
That was
done.
the actual skit, actually.
So,
Insane.
if you want really cool comics delivered right to your door, head over to shadowmorecomics.com. Cause then you can use the code something.
Oh, you want me to put that up for you?
Hopefully.
My bad. My
Lizards
sorry.
23.
That's on me. I was about to give you the screen. I was giving you the moment.
Use the code Lizards23 to get 50% off the first month of your subscription to really, really cool comics like Hardly Heroes. They are also probably selling other comics right now.
Probably.
And
But,
merch.
you know, I lose track of what their comics
You
are.
can just say other comics. You don't have to say probably.
Other comics.
They actively do have like 2 or 3 different comics, and they're really cool.
Yeah, they are.
We like Hardly Heroes because it's D&D themed.
And it's their flagship.
Exactly. Alternatively, you can head over to our social media, which is on Instagram, and not really Facebook anymore, but you can head over there if you want, Twitter and Mastodon, and maybe Hive, if they let us, and Blue Sky, right? And you can click on the link in our bio, and in that link is a link to shadowmarecomics.com.
There it is.
There's a link to a link to a link?
Alright.
Link.
No, it's not a link to a link. It's just a link to Shadow.
Just a link, yeah.
Fuck!
Alright, well, we're gonna hit that intro and we'll be right back.
But wait, there's more.
That's the
Whoa.
intro.
Oh, never mind, there's not.
Previously, on Strixhaven, Syllabus of Shenanigans, our Strix U gals raided the hut of Bavlorna, aided by 3 squads of bullywug revolutionaries.
How many are left?
1.5 squads. Okay. We lost a squad of them to a leap of faith into gelatinous cubes. Astra lost her hat to the Dark Mantle because Cotton volunteered it. And Vassie explored the 2nd floor of the hut.
Narsty.
Finding a magically sealed door, Astra assisted in the dispelling of the door's magic, which was an arcane lock, before quickly heading back downstairs to the rest of the party, where there was a battle with gelatinous cubes. Vassie's curiosity led her to finding Bavlorna alongside a darkling elder in a conversation. Battle of Bavlorna ensued, and almost claimed the life of poor Billy Harmon
Icky hack tea time.
before his class president dreams could be realized. But in the end, Bavlorna was killed. Hopefully, sure.
Punch that whore.
Why not?
Question mark?
And now she's narsty and dead.
We found an iron key and a staff. And we pick up back there on the first floor of the Bavlorna's cottage where the I should put the map on for you guys. Where you guys were in the preservation pool.
Preservation.
What
Cool.
would you like to do?
I want to hit people with a stick. Just kidding.
Haha.
Hot boy?
Stop.
Well. Oh my goodness, guys, that battle was so hard.
Maybe for you.
Poor Billy almost died.
But he didn't. I would have punched him back to life.
In
That's
case
how
it
that
was
works,
unclear,
right?
he sits on my shoulder at all.
Don't look at me. I didn't take STEM.
Oh, that's right. Then you could have brought him back to life.
Yes, because I am doing excellent in that class.
Yeah, STEM stands for
Drippy.
Stupid Toads, Excellent, Back to Life, Always Magic.
Yes, exactly what it stands for. Toads back to life, always magic.
No, Excellent, Back to Life, Always Magic.
Correct.
I
forgot
the
the
E.
E.
The E!
I was just saying,
Yeah.
No,
Steal.
No, see, the back to life always magic is the excellent
Hyphenate.
back to life always
It's
magic
the
is
dash.
hyphenated.
Okay.
So the dashes.
I see.
I almost used too big a word. I would have
Hyphen?
I would have hurt
That's
myself.
one letter more.
I almost dealt myself an irreparable number of psychic damage points.
What kind of number?
What?
It's okay, Billy. I think you're not giant anymore. It's okay. I won't.
He's
kill
not
you.
giant anymore.
Billy is perfect at all times, always. And that's
Billy
the
Harmon
law.
for class president.
When Billy Harmon's class president, his first action as class president will be that he is perfect.
He doesn't have to take that action, he just is.
It's
So,
North Korean.
Yes! I mean, what?
guys,
And if they don't think he's perfect, I'll punch them.
what are we going to do now?
Spread out and search for clues.
Spread out and search for
First,
clues.
I was
Spread out and search clues.
Okay.
I spread out and
So
search
you're
for clues.
currently in B1 of that map you see there,
Right
right?
there.
Which way you're trying to head towards? So far, you guys have really not explored too much. You've gone up the rickety stairs.
going up the stairs.
Go up the rickety stairs.
You don't
Okay.
want to go into B3, the tiny little storeroom?
I went into B5 and found a cupboard with a
You
spider
did. That was
sigil
the
on
trove
it.
of lesser goods.
Yeah.
But that, as far as as far as everything in the first floor, that is all you've looked at. Is
Yeah, because then
B1
shit
and
happened.
B5.
I'll check out B2.
I'll check out B3. Because the
I'm following
puppets weren't
Astra.
helpful, so obviously the dark, creepy
Yeah, so
presence came from
Cotton
the
and
closet.
Billy's going to B2.
What?
You go to B2.
No, I said B3.
B3.
Yeah, I'm going
Astra's
into
going to
the
B2.
closet.
Yeah, Astra and Vasti are going to B2.
And then Faerun, you're going up to the rickety stairs B4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what is Vasti's going with who?
Astra.
Astra. Okay. So we'll kind of go in
My
order.
sister.
We'll start with the B2 team.
Yeah.
Investigate.
Go ahead.
Oh wait, why
roll
did I
those
roll
checks.
twice?
I'd help, but not efficient. In looking.
And looking.
In looking.
That is
You taking the
investigation.
boat with you up the stairs?
That is a 21.
Okay. 21.
21.
A horse's head leers at you with glossy eyes.
Why?
Its lips drawn back from pointed yellow teeth. The head is affixed to a large, 8-limbed armature made of wicker and wire, situated so it faces the doorway where you entered. Near it is a wooden crate. Flies buzz about this disordered room, landing occasionally on animal carcasses that lie strewn in small
Shrew?
piles. Yeah, that's that word. Yeah,
I
sounds about
leap
right.
up and put the horse in a chokehold.
You go and do that. Do an athletics check.
Gladly. Like, I do not hesitate.
As you're
We
doing,
go, and then I jump up.
As you're doing that, what was your roll again?
21.
21. You'll notice there's a table of assortment of tools like saws, knives, just scrapers and stuff like that. Drill.
Dirty 20.
320.
I
Yeah,
wish-
you leap up and you just put immediately, and it comes off the wall as you're like now holding what's left.
Got him!
Good job. You did it.
He's less scary now.
I hate everything that's happening right now, except for that. That was pretty good.
I figured it's like that.
Yeah.
But you would know that this is definitely a taxidermy workshop. Like, it's exactly what this is.
It smells like it.
I don't definitely know that.
You do not, but this is an area of animals. You're like, what is this place?
Astra reflects on the fact that she is not, she does not have fire affinity, because if there was ever a time to burn something to the ground, it would be right now.
Do you say that out loud?
No.
Shucks.
I'm just imagining in my head, there's all these other like taxidermy things that are kind of odd and creepy, but then you can definitely see that the hag had a fixation where there's just a shelf of like a duck in the same pose. There's just like multiple of these ducks.
Yeah.
Like 6 of them, and there's clearly 7 in the works. Like she had like a fixation on this one particular kind of duck.
Yeah, like there's like slight upgrades in quality as it goes.
There's also a crate and a work table really draw your attention. Like a big old crate, like a fairly large crate, and then a work table right next to it. They both kind of seem to stick out in this room.
Can I use my 21 to continue to investigate those things?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, so you're going to. Where do you want to go to over
I'll
first?
help you open the crate.
Open the crate.
There you go.
You go. So you're opening the crate then, right?
Hell yeah!
Yeah. I'll say it's
I'm gonna regret
easy
this.
enough to open. But as you open it, there's like
I
these
opened it up with gusto because I don't
harmless
realize it's
swarm of
unlocked.
flies just fly out of it.
Slam.
You slam it, you see, you don't get to see what's inside it.
Well, I think we know what's inside it now, don't we?
Fly hook.
I don't even care. I honestly, roleplay, don't care what's in the crate anymore.
No
I'm leaving.
problem.
Leaving. I'm out of here. Bye.
Wait, Astra!
What?
I'm sorry! I've been looking.
You're gonna look at it again? It smells awful. Make a constitution save.
I will vomit in it, and I won't feel bad.
Opens great.
Yeah.
Right. More flies.
Natural
flies.
19
Natural 19.
to get a,
You voluntarily
21.
into it?
Easy enough. Yeah, even though part of your stomach is leaving you, you're like, no, I got it. Okay. You hold it back, and you see in front of you like this 8-legged, the carcass that's all curled up like an 8-legged reptile with spikes running down its back. Some kind of carcass.
Astra, is this a dragon?
What's it look like?
Lizard?
No.
Does it get wings?
Yeah.
It doesn't have wings. No. You can do a nature check, either of you, if you want to like.
Nope.
I'm so good at those.
Nope.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nope. Nope.
Oh, natural 16. That means 50.
You needed a 15 to pass. It is.
Hella.
It's an old basilisk, like a carcass of a basilisk.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. We took a class on basilisk, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Astra! Astra, 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 Astra.
Hello.
What are we supposed to...
Astrodes.
Konnichiwa. What are we supposed to take out of basilisks?
Eyeballs.
Okay. This is basilisk.
Is it?
Totally.
Are its eyes intact?
Are they? No?
It's all the flies have been all up in that shit.
Oh, it looks like the flies kind of ate it.
Yeah. Shocker.
Do you think it's helpful to have even the ed-up ones?
No. Do you remember what we had to do to extract the basilisk stuff? It was like a whole thing. Half the people failed on a perfectly preserved thing. It's very delicate if it's been eaten by flies.
fail.
So you know how delicate the work is.
It was easy. The rest of them just have a skill issue.
Hey, do you have a fire spell?
Yeah! No, but yeah.
If we work together with Druidcraft, can we burn this? Can we burn?
It would take time.
Can we cleanse
Yeah,
this place
you
with
could.
burning fire?
You could, it would just take
Is there
time.
anything else I can remove from the basilisk?
From the basilisk, you said a 15 nature check. Surprised enough, some of the teeth have preserved.
I'm gonna take these teeth out.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Alright, have fun.
Okay.
I'm gonna start cleansing this place because I was raised by a druid, and this is giving me fucking the creeps.
Alright, so you're gonna start cleansing probably on the other side while
Yeah.
they're doing this.
You know,
Yeah.
can I interject
Yeah, go
this
ahead.
moment? I like the idea of going to the frog guys again and being like, yeah, oh man, it was terrible. She had like this taxidermy room and like, oh no, that was there before she came. But we used to use that room all the.
Yeah.
Did you see my duck collection? I worked really hard on
I
that.
call it DuckTales.
Asher, what do I put these bits in?
I can help with that. I have a.
That's so good.
I've got a little bag that you can put the teeth into.
Yeah.
Just make a dexterity nature or a sleight of hand, either one.
I'm real good at sleight of hand. On account of
8.
nice. That is gonna be a 23.
23, yeah. Go fat.
Very fat.
The 23, every single one of the ones that was teeth last a lot longer than most parts of the body, right? So as you're extracting them, you're able to get a big pouch full of basilisk teeth.
Nice.
Which is really cool. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I set it on fire.
And then you set it on fire. You start druid crafting the carcass
How-
there.
And
Yeah.
it's Druidcraft, but it's also like the thing that I've been learning in
Dancing class.
pyromancy, where they
Dancing
taught
class?
they taught me how to like and, like get that fire out.
the dancing set. Yeah.
Oh, here's a question. It's druidcraft. It doesn't necessarily have to be fire. Can I just like purify it?
Yeah,
Not for like the purposes of like consumption, but just to like make it a bit more of a gentle place of the dead as opposed to like a bunch of rotting carcasses.
An easier decomposing
Yeah.
of it, right? Yeah, no, absolutely. And I would say with that carcass, you can start seeing where there would like be bits of like disgustingness, like dripping off from like barely hanging onto the bone. You start seeing little bits of like almost sprouts of flowers
Yeah.
coming from it.
That's what we're going for here.
I've already burned it. Great.
That's fine.
Yeah, so you're like, oh, I created a flower, and then you will notice that the crate's on fire, and like,
Well, I'm just like. Anyway.
Wait, Asher, there's nowhere for the smoke to go.
Punch a hole in the wall.
Probably
You're right.
so you guys are spending the rest of that time kind of just getting rid of that place. Okay, cool.
I like how you didn't make me roll for
Let's
punching.
move on to.
No.
You said you're going to D3.
Auto-
right?
Yeah, I'm
Succeed.
going into the closet, which is really a new journey for
My
me.
favorite part is
Okay.
that.
I've never been there before.
My favorite part is that everyone clearly heard you punch a hole in the wall and no one came to investigate.
No, everything's there. That's fine.
B3, as you open the door there, it's a very small square room, and you see scraps of cloth and bundles that are kind of piled throughout the small room.
Yeah.
It seems like it was a fabric storage room of
Are
some
they
sort.
like really cool scraps of cloth, like hot pink and covered in flowers?
So it looks like, for the most part, they were actually they've been cut up a lot, and like they're
Yeah.
being made to make clothing.
Yeah.
Like so, someone's taking a bunch of scraps of clothing that they've stolen or people have forgotten.
And they're really cool looking scraps.
They're just eclectic as hell. Like some of them are really great, but they don't match at all, right?
That wasn't my question. And do I see like a really long piece?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that really long piece and then tie a bunch of little tiny pieces to hang off of it, and kind of like
Forgive
wear
my
like
shitty
a top,
handwriting.
so like the shredded pieces hang over my tits.
Okay. Yeah, it's like an orange and white piece, like a very
I'm so excited
So-
about my eclectically colored.
yeah.
You got a creamsicle scrap? Let's
I've got
go.
a scrap top, which totally means something. Is there anything else, like something secret and special?
You do an investigation check.
Sure. I'm gonna find out there's nothing. 12.
Well, I'll say with a 12, you
Ash,
find
just over for the smoke together. It's
there's
okay,
these-
we're short.
there's these 2 little 1-foot tall pin cushions. They're like sewn into humanoid shape.
Oh, that sounds pretty, actually.
One looks like a rocking horse,
I thought you
and
said...
another one has like a pair of wooden wings.
Okay.
No? Okay.
There's
Yeah.
these 2 little people-shaped pin cushions.
That was the horse.
People,
thing.
but like one's like a rocking horse, right? It's like a
Put it
little,
to the nose.
1-foot little thing.
So like a little centaur pin cushion.
Kinda, yeah. And another one has like these little wooden wings.
And a little angel fairy pin cushion.
Not really fairy, more I'd
Ignore
say
that.
more impish.
Like an impy. Okay. Okay. Do they feel magic-y?
You can do an Arcana check.
Natural 20.
Let's
Yeah.
go! First of the decision. Let's go.
They have a slight transmutation magic to them.
Okay. Am I stupid enough to pick them up? Yes. Okay.
What's your intelligence?
Low.
Great.
I
Plus
can't
one.
remember. Did your character know about the hags or no? How much do you know about the
I
hags?
know something about the hags in that, like, they totally come to the little carnival.
Okay,
and
so do a
that's
history
cool.
check then. Do a history
Okay,
check.
okay.
In that case, yeah.
Natural 20!
Oh God.
Okay. You would recognize. Okay, the horse one is supposed to represent one of the sisters, and the other one, the wings, is and represent the other one. So one's Scabatha, and the other one is Endolin.
Okay,
The horse one is Scabatha. The winged one is Endolin. Yeah, Scabatha Nightshade.
It's a great name.
Endolin Moongrave.
It's giving Owl House.
Yes, it absolutely is
Okay,
giving Owl
well,
House.
I am impulsive as fuck, so I'm going to
And I don't
pick
even know
them
that much
up
about
and
House.
scamper over to Astra, our magic specialist,
Hello.
and go, oh my god,
You cross
Astra!
So she walks in and she sees me basically like making the entire like right side of this room into like this like flower greenhouse type thing.
Oh
and,
my
Also,
god,
that's
that's
also half on
gorgeous.
fire.
and then also the left half is on fire.
I'm going to turn my back so that I don't have to look at the fire.
The smoke is being ventilated out of holes.
out
in
of
punch
a
in the
giant
wall.
hole in the wall, yeah.
Yeah, it's the smoke that's the problem. Astra! Look at these! These are like basically representing the Hag Sisters, but they also feel like just a little bit magic, kind of transmutation-y.
Do you want me to burn them?
I want to know more about them.
You want me to like identify them?
I guess. I don't know. I feel like they could be useful, right? I mean, burning them.
I'll look at them and it's this gross little like thing I'm imagining where he's just like
Yeah, you're a little pincushion Denny. So.
They're like pin cushions. They're not as gross as what's in here. I mean, it's
So
glorious.
so
as what's
true.
in here,
Shittily
really.
made toys. You know.
Okay.
This one is Scabby and this one is Indie.
And you don't want me to put these in the fire.
We should probably figure out what they do before we burn them.
We don't have to.
Okay.
Do you relay what you know about them so far?
So, here's the thing. Cotton Candy knows some stuff, but I don't.
They were transmutation, small bits.
Oh,
of
I said
transmutation.
that part.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
she said that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I can identify. I'll use
Ritual cast?
Ritual
It
cast.
just
to identify.
is her sisters.
Okay, so I'll say with Ritual Cast that you just know that they are meant to activate like little toys in anime. That's what the transmutation magic of it does.
I will relay that information.
Putting pins in them doesn't like hurt them in real life.
Not identify would tell you it doesn't do that.
Yeah, no, it's just a toy. And they probably put pin cushions in it because they're fucking weird.
Well, that's true.
So can I burn them now?
Please.
Yes. You don't want to cool
Fire.
rock?
Fire. In the fire.
So over the course of that's gonna take some. It takes like 10 minutes each, right, to do that.
Go away now.
So with you're going up the rickety stairs, right, and
I probably took 10 minutes to do one of them.
do one, and then you're like, okay, I don't
yeah, I'm
need
like,
a second
okay,
one.
whatever, and then I threw them away.
Cool. So say in the course of the 10 minutes, you go up the. Are you being stealthy? You just going up? Like, what's the approach here?
I mean, at this point, we've already caused all the noise in the world in this place. There's
Yeah.
no stealth.
Okay, cool. So it's a flight of stairs that go up that outside wall. Of the
Literally
cottage.
halfway of her going up the stairs, she heard a gigantic crash of somebody punching a hole in the wall.
Yeah. You
Stealth
get
is out the window, quite literally.
it looms above like the foggy lakes. You're
Is that
like
a
going
shrine?
up, to the second the tier of this house, and
Mhm.
there's a fairly the white noise is literally just the creakiness of these stairs, right? These rickety stairs. You get to the second floor, and
Oh my god, this place is massive.
yeah.
Yeah, good. Well,
So you see where B4 is, right?
Hold it.
Not anymore.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, we
Show
got
up in a
it.
second
Yeah,
floor.
we got it. We got it.
So what would you like to do, knowing that you're coming up from B4 then?
coming up
So you're in
to
B12 at the moment.
B4. Oh, B4. I see. I'm coming into B12.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. egress. I'm gonna go to B13, I guess.
B13.
Yeah.
There's really only one way to go.
Actually, wait, I'm coming up from B4 into B13.
Yeah.
B12 is off of B13.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, it
You're
goes
right.
into
Yeah.
the door. Of
Yeah, you're
B13.
right.
You're correct. My bad.
So
Okay.
I'm coming into this bloody ass room.
Yeah. Well, the reason why it's bloody is because it's a kitchen.
Oh.
Yes. Exactly.
Where you find blood.
That's where I
In
keep
this
all my
gore
blood.
spattered kitchen, a stout figure with a stained apron, iron boots, a crimson cap, and a bloody meat cleaver chases a pair of vultures about a butcher's block while the squawking birds fight over a scrap of meat. This creature has a big red cap and a large sickle in its hand.
What could it be?
You would absolutely recognize this as a red cap. Your time in the Fae, you would know what a red cap is.
Great.
Are you, as Nate, familiar with how red caps come to be and like what a red cap actually is? I'm not.
I don't know their origin. I just know that they tend to be around ships.
So red caps and specifically Forgotten Realms and in a lot of fake things, you would absolutely know this that they are inherently come from evil deeds. So like the murder of someone else can cause a red cap to be born, and they literally start out like a little mushroom cap in the spot where the murder happened. They soak up the blood, and that becomes the red cap as they spout. So they are literally spouted from evil deeds.
Oh, fantastic.
Just so you know. They typically don't ally themselves with like anybody, but hags have a good relationship with them because they can give them targets to kill.
Yeah.
So he's kind of distracted by chasing this vulture around. What would you like to do here?
I'm just gonna kind of navigate past and like go.
Okay, and you're not being stealthy, right? So you're kind of
Just walking in.
yeah. He's like chasing. What the fuck? As you're like, and you just
Oh no, I don't even like. I just literally just walk.
oh, you just walk. Okay,
I'm
yeah.
not even running past him. I just walk confidently like into this other room.
Act like you're supposed to be there.
Okay.
Yeah, act like I'm supposed to be there, which I guess would be a performance check.
Yeah.
Just to be like, yeah. I'm
Performance
fine.
or deception, either one, really.
Act like you're supposed to be there. 22.
22.
Acting is inherently lying.
It's the vulture.
Thank God.
Thanks for clarifying.
Yeah. He red cap just looks over. Oi! He's like just kind of like slashing at the vulture. Vulture like that as it like then jumps over, flaps its wings a little bit, eats a piece of meat, throws a piece of meat towards you, and then like eyes you.
I'm gonna flick him like a kind of a pissed off look, like he shouldn't be looking at me. Like like kind of just like a, I'm walking, oi! Just give him the stank face.
You address me.
Sorry, miss. Sorry.
Because I imagine the creatures he interacts with daily are either the hags or maybe like these bullywogs, right?
Yeah. It's mainly the hag and the little quicklings that are her little frog creature
Oh
things.
yeah, the quicklings, right?
Yeah, but those are surprisingly gone because she's gone. So
Yeah. So, I just
yeah. So you looking about the kitchen, or are you just gonna go to the next room kind of thing? Where you
I'm
think?
kind of just go to the next room. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of walk around the place.
Okay, cool. So you could either take the door to B12, you could go to B10, or you could go to B15.
I'll go to B10.
B10.
Yeah, let's go to B10.
Okay. So when you go into B10, this room is filthy. We've actually been in this room, but you haven't. This is the room where the study is. This is where Bavlorna was having her conversation. This is just a different door to get there, essentially.
Okay.
The room is filthy, dirty dishes, and bits of discarded food lie everywhere. The furniture is now like tipped over because the Bavlorna and the Darkling Elder like ran after Vassie. So you just see this kind of room that looks like a study.
Okay. I will investigate the study.
Yeah, go ahead.
You're going to study the study?
I'm gonna study the study. Got a 16.
16. Okay. As you're looking over across the area, There is there's a pair of scissors that are underneath one of the couches that not couches but the sofa seats that have been knocked over.
I'll take a look. Take a look.
Okay.
If they're interesting enough to be picked up on an
Yeah,
investigation.
they look kind of weird. They're like they have like a purplish glow coming from them. The blades.
Yeah, that's pretty weird. Is that the snipping of the scissors? It's funny.
Pick them up.
Ooh.
All right. So you're gonna stow those away, I'm guessing.
You know what?
Yeah. You can look at it and analyze it. I just don't know if you have like identify or anything like that.
I don't have identify, but I'll let me cut something.
Was that?
I'll just
Go ahead and cut something. Yeah. You as you go and wait. What do you want to cut? There's like there's books. There's pages. There's pieces of furniture.
I'll do a piece of furniture.
Piece of furniture.
See how sharp
Yeah.
it is.
You as you go to cut the furniture, you notice that where you cut, the light that's hitting the shadow, part of the shadow stays the same as the piece of furniture gets removed. You've like separated the shadow from the furniture itself.
Spooky. I'm gonna cut another thing.
What do you want to cut?
I want to cut something in half.
Cut something in half.
Yeah.
There's a lampshade, right?
Yeah, let me cut that in half.
You kind of cut up the lampshade and you cut the other half. You take away the lampshade and the shadow of the lampshade has stayed the same.
Something's really fucked up about these scissors. I like it. Some Fey bullshit.
The klepto hand strike again.
You have the scissors of shadow snipping.
Scissors of shadow snipping. Very nice. Is there anything else cool in this room? I mean,
How
the
do
scissors
you
pretty cool.
reshadow the thing?
They didn't think of that. You need the sewing kit of shadows.
The
guess
sewing
so,
kit
yeah.
shadows.
But maybe that was in the sewing.
Well, it's on fire now.
Not the sewing room.
The there's sewing involved.
A lot of it.
Most
I
of
will
it.
say, you said, was it like a 15?
16.
16. You'll notice that the scissors themselves have an engraving on the handle of it, and it says EM. Just another little detail there for you. So you're currently in B10. You came up B4, went through B13.
E period M.
Yeah,
period.
E period M period. So definitely initials or something.
It's definitely not anti.
If I still have my turn available, I guess.
Yeah,
I'll go.
just because it took like 10 minutes to do that thing, I'll say you have about one more thing you can start looking at.
Yeah, I'll take a look into B11 too.
Going to B11.
Yeah.
Slivers of light enter through cracks in the shutters that cover 3 tall windows. The light reveals the shapes of several pedestals. On
Why'd you say
each
several so aggressively?
one rests an object with patchwork cloth draped over it. Wilting ferns and crumbling clay pots give the room its earthy smell. The floor is covered in a layer of straw. This looks like an aviary.
Herbs.
Must smell
What could
great.
go wrong?
Must smell
What would you
fucking
like to
awesome.
do?
Are there under each of them? I'm hearing bird noises.
Yeah, you're hearing birds. Yeah, you see them. Yeah, the birds.
I'm gonna.
Some are
is there like a
hawks.
stick in the room or something? Like a broom or.
There's a broken like broom.
I'll take the edge of the broom handle.
Okay.
And I'll just kind of like pull off like the cover on one of these pedestal things.
Okay. Yeah.
Just so I can keep my fingers away from.
Do a nature check.
Okay.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Is that nature or is that sleight of hand?
Nature because you're analyzing what's underneath it.
Oh. Okay.
I'm not worried about you using the thing is not gonna let you get bit.
Oh. Okay.
There's no way to fail that, essentially.
Yeah.
Cool. Got an 11.
Okay. There's seven birds. They seem like a hawk. Is the best you species that you would look at there. They're kind of fluttering about anxiously though.
A hawk?
Yeah.
Ooh, you know what I'll do? I'll do.
That's a big cage.
Yeah. Well, there's very big cages. There's
I'll
7.
use.
Yeah, it's like one. Sorry, there's one big cage and there's like 7 of them. All think like
She's not housing them.
and
alone.
like the coolest fucking like hamster cage
yeah,
ever,
but, like-
right? Like it takes up the whole fucking room. You know, like one of those things.
I'm just saying, like, a hawk is like
Huge. Yeah, not huge.
fucking bird. Like,
Yeah.
It's a big old thing.
I'm gonna use a charge of my flute to
Okay.
use speak with animals,
Oh, fun.
Interesting.
and so.
Come up
do
with
I
what they're
hear
gonna
what
say,
they're
John.
saying?
Here's the deal. Do speak with animals allow for the undead?
Interesting.
If the undead is an animal.
See, I just don't know.
It just says you gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration.
Undead and beasts are different, so because they are using the undead
Limited
stuff.
by their intelligence, but at minimum, beasts can give you information on it.
Okay, I mean, I hear what you're
You
saying.
see, what I'm saying? Like that's the only thing.
The logic that I would have used, because I use 3.5 logic because I'm an old person, is
Yeah,
that
they're so old.
Ancient.
yeah, truly a miracle that I'm alive still.
Honestly. Keeping you alive like fucking same doctor as Jimmy Carter.
True. He's just,
And that's pretty nice.
what was I saying? Anyway, undead and things like that, like werewolves, undeads, things that you could turn into,
Mhm.
were like a, what's the word I'm looking for?
It's like
Not-
an addition.
Yeah,
to
it's like an
beast.
addendum. It's like a,
So you're a beast, but you're
you're a beast and also undead, and also like you
I
could
kind
be
of like
multiple
that
things.
interpretation better. I like that interpretation better than what 5e gives it. So we'll say since they were a beast originally with an undead tag, we'll allow it.
Tag is probably the best term.
Yeah.
They had a
I like that
Yeah.
interpretation better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
like you're a werewolf, but like you were an elf before you were a werewolf, so you're both.
Yeah,
essentially.
that makes sense. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you
That chicken noise.
you have the ability to speak with.
Well, I just want to, before I announce that I can understand them, I want to hear what they're saying.
Ooh, good point. Yeah. So the hawks are kind of looking around. They're eyeing you. One of them to the far left. That's not Bavlorna. Why? No one except Bavlorna's allowed in here. Who is this? Another one looks at him. I don't know, but it seemed friendly. Third one looks over to you. You think they have treats? Fourth one. If they are, they're fucking mine.
So,
Fifth one.
Faerun, do
What's
you
our
have
weather
treats?
like right now? I don't know. I haven't.
What's the weather like?
Beats me, bro.
I haven't been outside in 30 years.
I'm gonna keep note of the one that said I looked friendly.
Okay.
Spirit goes,
I'm gonna
it's kind of lightly cloudy.
I guess I'll start speaking to them like, how often do you get let out?
They kind of, like, perch up, like. The friendly one, whenever there's a mission for us.
What mission?
We travel to the different places of Prismeer. They look over to the first one, that's not Bavlorna. Like, I go to Hither.
Do you meet with the other hags?
That is the other birds.
Oh, they're the birds. So you go to talk to the other birds who then go talk to their hag?
They kind of just nod.
Interesting. So... Do you like Bavlorna?
Make a persuasion check.
No.
29.
Fuck.
Yeah, bro, come on.
One just goes, fuck. The one that's really nice to you kind of steps forward. Oh, she killed us.
Oh.
you can see now, looking at them, they were once taxidermy. Like they are taxidermy, I should say.
No, when you talked about those ducks. Listen, we spared them.
They've been modified.
I just mean it's very on point. There were 7 ducks or something.
The one from
Ironic.
the one that says they go to Hither, the first one that was kind of, distant to you. Each sister has its own way of dealing with us. Bavlorna is a taxidermist. And then they continue, I travel to Hither. Endolin's not a taxidermist. They're a toy maker.
The toys we burned.
No regrets.
And you would hear that name, that Endolin, just so you know. You're now aware there's someone named Endolin.
The other one makes. The other one that did what now?
Makes toys. They're a toy maker.
Well, the toy maker, and then the other one was
Taxidermist. First one, Bavlorna, the one you killed,
Bavlorna taxidermist.
is a taxidermist. The one that asked for, that asked if you have snack. It's like, I wonder if they have snacks. It's like, yeah. So you would know that Jan is just another area of Prismeer.
Mm-hmm.
So you're currently in Hither.
And we know the way to get to Hither. We have to get a balloon.
Yeah. You have to take a swamp gas balloon over.
Swamp gas balloon.
There's only two balloons currently active.
I see that too.
You know about.
What?
One was
I don't know what happened. I'm not gonna
one is
talk
being
about it.
patched up. That was the one that you guys saw in Downfall. Or they were working
I
on
don't know anything about
repairing it up and stuff. The other balloon, you've been told that Bavlorna has.
Bitch.
We just killed our one, so
It's ours now.
Sucker.
there's a way out. Okay. What would Farah?
Would Faerun steal a balloon?
No, absolutely. But it's more the question of what would Farah want in return for releasing the crow? Not crows. Hogs. I mean, I want
Directions
intel on the other hags.
How about how to get to those other places since they go there all the time?
Yeah, I guess the flight pattern would be good. How to fly over to Hither or to Yon. So I'll ask that. How to what's the flight pattern for those?
How to get to the other places?
Yeah, how to get to other places.
Do a persuasion check.
Uh, 16.
16. The one that seems to be nicer, seems to be taking a niceness to you. They kind of look over. I know how to get to Hither. It's you just have to follow the mist in the northwest. If you push through, you'll go past the mountaintops, and there'll be a tunnel. And they kind of say it unsurely.
Do you not usually take the tunnel?
I usually don't fly to Hither, but the I don't know if it's technically a tunnel. It's just I go through it, and then I'm there.
Do you know?
You do an insight check on that.
Okay. That's gonna be 21.
They wouldn't know dimensions, right? Like they don't understand planar travel, so to them a tunnel is a place that takes you from point A to point B. Seems like diction might be, holding them back.
Okay. And can you get to? You have to go to Hither to get to Yon.
Mm-hmm.
From Hither, you take another one of these tunnels to Yon.
Yeah, I don't do that one. Bartholomew does that one.
Or
Hard.
Bart is the one that was looking for snacks, and they're just kind of like putting their head up.
So I'm gonna be like, be right back, and I'm gonna go to the kitchen,
Yeah. Okay.
and then I feel like I don't know if this is gonna be getting off on the wrong foot with this guy, but I'm gonna keep up appearances.
Get his ass.
Just, like kind of on the table and be like, snacks for the birds.
Boy, what birds you talking about?
Points in the direction of the birds.
There we are.
I don't know why I'm being so short with this guy.
Just fuck him.
He looks over at the vulture. Regurgitate now. Now! The vulture just like spits out the food.
Oh god.
It's like, damn right. You know what you did, Sit? Yes, you have some regurgitated food.
Nice. Is that the snacks?
Baller.
Great.
Birds regurgitated food.
Yeah, exactly.
It was fresher.
I imagine so.
I need to go and do another trip to get some more food. I'm just running a little low right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Looks around the room. All this blood, no meat.
Yeah.
It's impressive. It's a lot of blood.
Yeah. Who are you?
Who are you?
Bloody toast.
Well, I'm Bavlorna's personal assistant.
I haven't seen you before.
Good.
He kind of thinks. Chucks, actually. Usually they look more like Babby.
I'm the one they call when things go wrong.
Oh. Did things go wrong?
Things have gone very wrong.
Right. Ah! He looks over the vulture. I ain't saying move.
Didn't say Simon Says.
Idiot.
Are you just staring into my beautiful red eyes, or what's up?
Is that the bird snacks?
Yeah, I already said that.
Fantastic.
Yep.
Transaction complete. Let's have more productive talks like this in the future.
Alright, sit up here. It's time.
I kind of love how you just you didn't even have me do a deception check at all.
No,
Like,
he's
you're just like, he's totally on board.
It actually, I'll tell you later why. You never inquire why. There is a reason for why Bloody Toes is Bloody Toes.
Never seen you before. Good.
Sounds about right.
All right, I'll bring some persuasion snacks to these undead birds.
Guys, you're making your way back. I'll say as you're doing that, what is everybody else doing?
I guess making our way upstairs.
So you're going upstairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Whatever
What is
Astra's
Astra and
doing.
Basti doing?
Are we done? Are we done?
Burning the
I would say
countryside?
absolutely. You've had some time to cleanse.
No. Why did I do this?
'Cause it was gross.
So true.
It was nasty.
So nasty.
Like major ick.
Do you
Smells nice
want
in
to
here,
come
Sam.
upstairs now?
Smells great.
What? What's upstairs?
I don't know. Bestie.
Well, not nasty hag tea time, I'll tell you that. Because
I guess it's a
And
good
a
enough
bit.
reason as any to go up the stairs. Alright, I'll head up the stairs. And I think we're on the other side, so we would come up from B1.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, good point.
You go up to
good
B7
point.
way.
We were
Yeah.
over on that side, yeah.
Yeah. So you would come up B7.
Mm-hmm.
Vasi, you've been here. This is the hallway where you did the whole arc. You broke the lock, and then
Yep.
the arcane lock had to get dispelled. But you're in the hallway currently. What would you guys like to do?
I guess we should investigate where they were. Like in B16, I believe is where they... Or no, they were in B10.
Yeah.
They were in B10. Yep.
Right,
Are
and
you
there
in-
then.
Yeah, that door's busted. So.
Oh dang, the
Okay,
door
so
is
we look in, we
busted.
see Farah snipping some stuff with scissors. Oh no, you're
No,
already
she's-
you're over
she's
in B.
getting-
Yeah, she's
She's
yeah,
talking
she-
birds.
Okay, so we hear her squawking to some birds.
Yeah, you do definitely hear birds squawking going on right now.
Guys, I hear some
Just
really
like-
loud birds.
Does one of those birds sound like Farah?
Yeah, actually.
You know, now that you mentioned it,
I'm sure she can handle it.
we could go check it out.
Still want to know what it is.
Yeah, let's go.
You're walking over to the aviary?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is how I walk.
So that puts you in B11.
And I would want one. And I would
So you guys walk in as
Just
Farah, what are you doing? You're just
I'm talking to I'm first.
call me.
Well, first I walk to each one of the birds and I give them a little sampling to let them know like we're on good terms with all the birds.
Okay. So there's 7 of them. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll give us like 7 pieces out of this delectable treat.
Nice.
And I will hold my stomach. But I'll make sure all the birds know we're on good terms. Information. I will give an extra one to friendly one who's been giving information,
Okay.
just to show that there is incentives for providing useful information.
Compliance will be rewarded.
Compliance will be rewarded. That's right.
Oh no, these ones are animated. Oh no, oh no, oh no.
Oh, this is.
Just like
This is bad.
Farrah's just like kind of moving her head like.
This is so cool.
So good.
Making friends, I see, Farah.
You get the Sims plus above cotton candy and the Sims minus above Maxi and Astra.
Oh my god, Farah, you found the coolest birds.
Abominations. Hooray.
It's
Hello,
not their
little
fault.
undeadies. Now, I have the skill among the undead, which means that the undead kind of think that I am them.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily say that I can talk to the undead.
If you can't talk to birds, then
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to hear them. You would hear them going, Bavlorna did a good job on that one.
Talented hands.
what are we doing?
Making new friends!
With the dead
Oh, you know
birds?
what though?
Do they feel soothed by the presence of Bavlorna's creation?
No, it doesn't upset them, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm upset.
It's not Bavlorna, so.
Right.
Can we just let them go and just not have them be here?
Yeah.
So,
Comment, please.
and you were trying to figure out Jan, how to get to Jan.
information.
Do they have any information? They're birds.
Yeah. No, I just figured out how to get to them.
With the balloon.
Yeah. But there's a way to get there. You don't just take a balloon. You gotta go somewhere.
It's hard to argue with
That bird
that.
just laughed at you.
You don't just take a balloon.
You wouldn't download a balloon.
You want to download a balloon?
Bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, let me cook.
Alright, you cook. I'm gonna go investigate B16.
B16? Okay.
I'm going to stay with the really cool birds. Farah, which one's the nicest?
She's gonna point at that one, and like I'm gonna kind of more obviously point and like just kind of thumbs up at the one that's been giving me information. More affirmations that I'm gonna make it very obviously.
Oh my goodness. So would you say that beast is friendly to me as well?
In what way?
In the way that I could cast Beast Bond on it?
You haven't developed a relationship with it yet. So.
I also want to talk
You
to
can't just beast bond everything.
Yeah.
No.
I can, though.
I mean, you say that, but
Consent,
you can't just say. Well, you say that, but
This is so cool. So, we know how we're getting to Hither then. Cool.
Don't know how to get to Yon yet.
Well, that's where flying the bird.
We don't have to get there now, so we could look that up later. No? We
I
can
mean,
on
sure,
tomorrow us.
But this is like they
What?
travel this.
What if we could convince one of them to come with us?
I think Astra would hate that.
But they're so cool. Why would Astra?
Both of us would hate that.
Hate. Despise.
I just suplexed a fucking taxi.
I mean, I'm putting up a bold front here, but.
I mean, it can sit on my shoulder.
Look, post murdering a hag has put me in a state. Okay, I'm probably gonna need to smoke this out later.
Oh, I brought you. I pulled out a.
I have no problem
right
with you
now. Would
smoking
you
it
like
out.
to smoke it out now?
That's the most reasonable thing I've heard all this entire session, honestly.
Honestly.
I'm not sure if it's
Smoke
shell
it out.
talk or
Smoke
something.
it out.
But,
Would you like a cookie to take a little nip off?
well, not with these hands.
Those THC beers that
Like
they
a
have
sip of
nowadays.
the tea that I keep
Insane,
on my
by the
belt
way.
the whole
Yeah,
time.
just what
Bruh.
I
Waterfall
Oxygen is really good.
Dude, there's like an entire wall of THC.
The dose you're supposed to take is
Liquor now,
really
it's
big,
crazy.
right?
It's good.
I mean, I can't imagine it's bad. It's beer.
So when you give the treat, which
Well, I can't drink it
pretty
right now,
messed up
because
to
I need to go drink.
regurgitate and stuff like that, but it seems to be something from a giant
I
rat.
know.
So it seems like
Even the
they're eating.
contractors?
The
fair
piece of it as you hand it to them, like,
Fair enough.
all right. So get to
But
Yon.
once I get the job,
You gotta go
Then-
to Hither,
then I'll try some.
and when you get to Hither, take a hard right,
Hard right. Ew.
and then go underwater.
Oh. So no air balloon to get beyond.
You could, but it'd be a long trip. There's also you could just also use a mirror and like say a catchphrase and get there.
Do you know the catchphrase?
Nope.
You haven't heard anybody say the catchphrase before?
No, they
They don't understand
don't really
English.
care
That's
about
true.
me.
Oof.
Oh no, Faerun, what made you sad?
I don't care about it.
Oh, no. They should definitely.
I love the like as if they understand what you're saying.
Like, so I don't care about it.
We must bring him with us, or at the very least set him free.
Well, yeah, we gotta
Sure.
set them free. We can't just leave them here. That would be
How do
cruel
how
even
do
to an
How
undead.
do one of you get there then? If you have to either go through a mirror or underwater, or do you just take the long way or fly?
It's fine. Takes a long time to get to Yon.
How long?
Flying?
Yeah.
A week?
As if time has any meaning in this place.
It has some meaning,
How do
okay?
you spell Yon again?
It has
Wyoming.
one meaning.
Y-O-N?
That's not true.
Them's the breaks.
I appreciate those breaks.
It's like the word literally, where it means itself and also the opposite of itself.
Do you know who would have the catchphrase? Do we gotta...
Bavlorna.
Bavlorna would have the catchphrase?
Maybe some.
I do!
Maybe someone in Hither.
I do know Speak with Dead.
Do you know... So...
She wouldn't give it
She wouldn't tell you though.
You don't... So I know you don't know what they
You also
say.
have disguise
but have you ever
self.
I
seen
do!
Who might have...
Let's go.
Like, you guys
Of course she
remember
has
faces
disguise
pretty
self.
well, right? Like, you know about Bavlorna.
She doesn't even have to cast
Did you happen to see
Sure.
somebody who would approach the mirror? Who you might have a face for? Someone who's like...
One of the other sisters.
And they're the only ones who use the mirrors.
There was an oil can once. I think they called him Squirt.
Walking, talking, oil king?
Oh yeah.
No, Farrah's like going into like Faye, like, oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah. The Charlie Day like whiteboard, you know, like.
I got boxes full of Pepe.
Bro.
my best friend was a talking chest. Like, come on.
That fucking show, man. The amount of drugs they must consume to come up with the
it makes a lot of sense here.
That's the good high pitch version.
They didn't have to put Charlie Day on drugs to come up with that. That's just Charlie Day.
That's Charlie Day.
You telling me Charlie Day doesn't
Charlie
do
Day
drugs?
has worn the same pair of shoes the entire
No, just that he didn't
time.
have
Right.
to do drugs.
He didn't
Really?
have
His shoes that he's worn.
Fair enough.
Are they like
Goodness.
worn out like crazy?
I don't. I guess
Well,
not. Like it's been the same pair of shoes the whole show, which is crazy that they lasted that long. But
You want to talk about stress?
So,
Okay.
did you ask
Maybe.
him if they would accompany us and maybe lead us there so that we could find it quickly?
well, hold on. Is there the underwater way? Is there like, do you know anything about the underwater way? Is it like terrifying? Are there big creatures?
It doesn't get talked about much.
Nobody takes that way.
People do, just not from here. It's more of a Hither thing.
Fair enough. Hmm.
Yeah, I was wondering if she was like waving somebody over. Or,
Bavlorna can always just go there.
Just kind of like easy
Yeah.
flexible.
Like, go directly from here all the way on through the mirror.
She usually, well, Salpig usually
Proportion was really
uses
good.
it
She looked
to
short.
steal children into Hither, but
The trick is making sound.
Oh, that's right.
you guys witnessed Salpig almost steal someone,
Yeah.
the
Artist
halfling that was trying to
I
engage.
forget, we didn't get sounded.
No.
So they got away. They're
got away.
somewhere.
We are planning
Are they
to
in?
kill them.
Do you know? Are they in the Hither?
They're in Hither. They're one of Indolins.
Oh.
Nope, sorry. One of Scabathus.
Scabathus.
She looks so guilty.
What was Scabathus thing? Again?
She's the toy maker.
Oh, I
Oh,
thought Indolin
Yeah, but I
was
told
the
her.
maker.
no, if I said that, it's on me. Indolin is not the toy maker, Scabathus is the toy maker.
That's-
Her hair is so long.
And then what was the Indolin is the what?
Her hair
They
is
didn't
so
really
long.
say. They don't know.
I like the
Um,
art.
Indolin's the one from
Keyhole.
Yeah. I guess, so far away, less contact.
I feel like I gotta steal that someday.
Did you happen to know what Indolin does?
Well, I might, because they have been a bit of a nuisance for the carnival.
Do a history check.
11.
Shadow shit.
Shadow shit.
Shadow shit.
I'm not here.
Oh yeah, I was just kind of looking at the camera.
Looks directly at the camera like it's the office.
Shadow.
Because it is.
Don't look at the camera. You'll never look away.
The problem isn't the camera. It's the computer.
Well, it's just...
No, see, this is really far away from here, actually.
I'm still talking to the friendly crow, right?
Yeah.
Another tree.
Technically, it's a hawk.
Alright, yeah.
Technically, it's dead.
You don't discriminate here.
You just said technically it's a hawk. Why would you clarify if there was no discrimination?
And are you saying sow pig or sow pig?
SOW.
SOW. So
Sow, yeah,
sow
because she's
pig.
a pig.
Right, sow pig.
A female pig.
Female
Right.
pig.
So she's one of Endolin's. Is she? I forget. Was she?
South Pig.
No, she's a pig.
Did she? Well, they did like toy maker, service. of the-
Scabathus stuff's more toy stuff.
Oh, right. So Endolin, she's Endolin's thing.
Shadow shit. Yeah.
Shadow ship. So separate. That's right.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm confused.
No, you're good.
Gotcha. So
I think I said it wrong in the first place, though.
sow pig is part.
Well, gee, I wonder who those scissors belong to.
You don't know about the scissors.
I know about everything because I'm Andrew and I play Dungeons and Dragons.
Interesting.
I don't know shit.
No
I
shit,
don't
none.
know nothing about nothing.
Do you know Endolin's
So stupid.
Endolin has another name?
She goes by Indolin Moongrave.
Moongrave.
Oh my god, there was this one fairy tale.
Girl, why your grave on the
It was
moon?
just one time at band camp.
It's only because I found these scissors.
That's an exaggeration.
And I
Band
wanted
camp's
to,
dork.
figure out who they want to.
If I've never seen them before.
Is an outlier should have been counted?
Anybody else?
What's
seen
statistic
before?
exactly?
The one that
What
flies
is-
the yawn. It's like, yeah, I've seen them.
What do they do? What are they for? What does she use them for?
They cut shadows away from individuals.
Does she? So she uses them against individuals? Like,
Mm-hmm. She has a team of darklings. And so they can stealth and the shadow can do something else while the body does another thing.
Spoopy.
Is that permanent?
No.
How long does it usually take for the shadow to come back?
Like an hour?
Quote unquote, an hour.
Yeah.
Get him tell. Treat.
Wait, I know something else too. Her favorite color is purple.
Yeah.
Same. It's going to be sad to
So-
kill another purple person.
Do any of you happen to know a catchphrase for one of these meters? I know it's a reach, but
They kind of look at each other and they kind of don't.
it's only the hags and it's the sow pig that use the mirrors. And Squirt.
Squirt. The oil can.
Oh, well.
That guy.
And none of you know anything more about the underwater passageway?
No. We don't really fly on water.
That was shocking next to me.
Well, I think I probably have all the
Considering
information
they're dead,
I
there's
need.
actually nothing stopping them.
So
They're all the way up.
I'm gonna. How many more treats do I have left?
You're getting down. Like, you have maybe 2 left.
2 left.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else have any more useful information?
Who wants a treat?
And she's gonna
Who
like kind
wants
of
a
like
treat?
hold the treats like.
One of them, they're like, just like,
Oh goodness, just give them the treats. They're so adorable.
One's
Let
like,
them know that they're loved.
one's like, I can fly the fastest.
He can fly the fastest.
Can you?
I don't know.
Did you understand that?
He just seems like he could fly the fastest.
The hags like to steal stuff, like people's memories.
Sorry. I'm gonna say, can you cut these up into 7 pieces? It's tiny.
Yeah, they'll be real tiny, but yeah.
Yeah, can you cut these up into like feet of each bird?
Oh, sure.
And then I think we're just gonna release them at this point.
I don't know. I totally have a blade, probably.
I mean, I got these scissors.
Right.
Oh shit, the shadows!
Cares about the shadows. Me care. Huh? Who said that?
I mean, don't you have daggers?
I don't
A dagger?
know. Do I have a dagger? I think I might have given them to somebody.
I have a
vials of
dagger.
Stuff. I've
So
got
I got a
tea.
dagger. I'll kind of like cut them into small pieces and be like, "Thank you for your help today." Kind of give it this one.
Just turns out I
Immediately
gave
eat
my
'em
weapons
up.
to
Yeah, and then I'm gonna say like, "All right,
Reese's cups, Reese's
like-
cups.
somebody. I do have a
Beat 'em
dagger.
up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up, beat 'em up.
my plan is that your services are no longer required, but if you happen to see us out there, we will award information with treats."
I just imagine one of them coming over and landing on one of the tiefling's horns, and them just like freezing dead stop, and just like just like absolutely like brain shuts off.
So we're gonna go down the line and open up the aviary
Okay.
and let them go.
Yeah, they did immediately this kind of, is this a trick? Okay. Peace.
No,
And
no,
then all
babies,
this get
no.
out.
It's okay, babies.
Alright. You were going over to what room? Sorry?
16.
16.
Does anyone know prestidigitation?
Oh, maybe.
The green looks real good on her.
Not unless we're pretending like everybody knows prestidigitation.
I don't think I took prestidigitation because I have Druidcraft. I think does similar things.
I don't think I know even one spell.
I mean, you probably should know like one spell.
Okay, you're right. Druidcraft.
There you go.
So, you go over to the B16. As you open the door, this room has 2 exits. Above each door, mounted on a wooden plaque, is a severed goblin head with its mouth agape.
Why?
Other furnishings include a sideboard, 2 cupboards with doors made of wood-framed glass, and a large banquet table covered with plates of half-eaten food and a swarm of feasting flies.
Why? Every time with the flies! Oh my
A
god!
chandelier hangs above the table, its tallow candles filling the room with dim, flickering light. 6 mismatched chairs flank the table. 3 chairs per side.
I hate everything. I hate everything forever.
I jump up and chokehold the goblin.
Yeah, athletics check again on the thing.
Is it really a goblin?
Can you choke a thing without a neck?
13.
13. This one doesn't come off the wall, but you have it in a good like headlock. And there's a dagger inside the mouth of the goblin.
Ash, should I grab this dagger?
I mean, might as well, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll pull it out.
I just see her like hanging off of the wall.
Yeah,
Like,
just like
I grab this like
holding on to it.
yeah, I'm just like sure, man.
Yeah, I pull it out.
Yeah, you have +1 dagger.
Hey! And I think really hard about flinging it into one of the other things, and I kind of twin look at Astra.
Mm-hmm.
Eh?
Yeah.
I throw it at one of the other things hanging off the wall.
You throw it at another thing on the wall, and it here from the other goblin's mouth, like there's another goblin head on the wall.
And it yells.
Something inside it does.
I leap over to chokehold that goblin.
True.
Athletics check again.
I don't know what you expected.
Natural 18, 27.
27. Yeah. You choke off, and you can like feel like there's like almost like something in the throat of this thing.
Coming out! Coming out! Out you come. I let it loose just a hair. Coming out!
That's just like coming out the goblin's mouth.
He's going, and I'm going, ah!
This is my face. This is Astra's face.
I kick at him as he comes out. Ah, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out!
Out pops another red cap.
Ah! Oh my god!
How did you fit in there?
It was Dwight.
Uh-huh. What are you doing in there?
Spine.
Uh-huh. What'd you find out?
Master's dead.
Mm-hmm. What else?
I want to go. More things to kill.
You just see her like. If we let him go, he's probably gonna cause trouble for us.
I hop down and I look. I'm talking about eye level again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, so. Yeah. Okay. And I go up to put him in a chokehold.
Oh, I have information. I swear.
That's what I just asked you for information.
Oh, I have info. Don't kill.
I had a bright idea. Just got a bright idea right now.
I forgot. But I got something.
What do you got?
I can tell you.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh,
Try
well,
again.
Well, if I'm dead, I can't tell you.
I don't. I mean, if you're dead, you're dead. Who cares?
There's a
Tighten just a little bit.
There's a mirror. There's a mirror. Intimidation. We'll say advantage.
Gives a turn.
Oh shit! I forgot again.
The lack of oxygen is really making my brain go.
That's a 21.
21. Yeah, okay. That's close though. There's a mirror. Bavlorna uses it. She has a code word. Oh,
Do you know it?
not particularly. Blunder,
sure?
blunder scratch, bingle stash,
Are you sure?
banter catch, bandy crasher,
If your life depended on it, could you figure it out?
double stash. No, babble scabble, something like that.
Benedict Cumberbatch.
Doesn't sound like your life is really dependent.
I'm just saying I don't know it, but there's like one of those words maybe it works. I don't. Something.
What happens when we get it right?
You go back to the carnival.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Okay. Defenestrate?
Penetrate.
All right.
I don't know what that word means.
I throw it out a window.
That guy smelled bad.
Yeah. You have to take like 3 showers now.
Yeah, I know. Like, those are ruined, man.
Sorry, I'll get you new ones.
Yeah.
If only somebody knew prestidigitation.
Faerun walks in at that moment. Tell me about it.
Yeah, you get one of the things either thaumaturgy, elementalism, prestidigitation, or what's the other one? Druidcraft. Yeah.
So what did you hear from the birds?
Some pretty good intel. So, from what I know, from thither, we have to take the balloon, obviously, but we need to follow the mist to the northeast, or to the northwest, push through and go past the mountaintops, and then there's going to be this planar, he called it a tunnel, but I think it's like the planar travel between the two.
I get it, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So from thither to get to Yon, once we get to thither, you have to take a hard right, and then you can
Okay.
either go to, there's an underwater passage there.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody seems to know much about it.
Fair enough.
There's a mirror passage, which of course is used by the hags, but there's also some others that have used it, like an oil can named Squirt.
An oil can.
Yeah.
You say that as if that's something I should understand.
Never seen
It's
an oil
a can made of oil. It's an oil in a can.
That's it?
Well, you know.
Why is it named Squirt?
What do you do with oil? You squirt.
Okay.
I mean, it's his name, so.
Again, gender. Okay. Great.
Cool.
I mean, my name is Cotton Candy.
I assume that's a name that's some sort of alias. Unless somebody named you that? Is that how that works?
Somebody absolutely named me.
Oh.
Oh, I thought that was just an alias. Cool.
Write that down, Astro. Fairy name's weird.
Correct, 100% name me.
Microaggression.
I'm sorry, I don't want to be racist.
Microaggression.
Say fairy instead of fae.
That was so good.
Weird. I mean, that's mean. It's fine. I'll just hide over here with that weird ass name.
That's usually what you do.
They mentioned though that
I mean, have you seen our names?
Yeah, I feel like we're allowed to talk about people having weird names.
Like,
My dad gave me 6 names, I think. 1, 2. Okay, 5.
and they're fantastic names.
I love my
Great
names.
I think you guys have the best names.
Yeah, but they're weird.
I mean, I thought cotton candy was a cool name. I just didn't think it was like your given like government assigned name.
Yeah, it's not giving.
I thought it was your carnival
Yeah.
name.
Your rubber stamped
The
fake government
Carnival
name.
people gave me that name.
Yeah, it's not
Okay.
giving governor.
Why would I be a governor?
I don't know. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not really governed.
It's more like guidelines,
I'm not
really.
sure we really have a government.
Anyway, the hawk that we found, the chubby one that can't fly, he said that there was a mirror that they
I found
had.
a stinky man in a goblin mouth.
We did. That's a longer explanation of the thing that I said. Yeah.
And
A stinky man in a goblin mouth.
yeah, he stank real bad.
I think real
And
bad.
he came out, and I put him in a chokehold, and I forced him to tell us stuff about the mirror, and he didn't. He almost knew the password, something like Bandersnatch, that I'm not gonna metagame, and then I threw him out the window.
Bandicoot.
Yeah. Throw out the window.
Yeah, crash.
Yeah, we're not sure what the
Oh,
what the word is.
defenestrate.
Yeah. That's what I said.
Yeah, big word.
That's what I said. Yeah.
But yeah, he said if we see that magic word in front of the mirror, then we'll go back to the carnival.
That is good to know. Maybe we should take the mirror with us.
Bandersnatch. Okay.
No,
Something like that.
I'm joking.
Well, no, that is what he said.
He didn't. He
Almost.
never got to Bandersnatch.
He never
Oh.
actually said
Oh, okay.
that.
He said-
Mary knows it must be Bandersnatch,
Okay. But yeah, he
but
said
I'm
like.
not metagaming. That was a joke.
Oh, I see. Yeah, he said like Bumbles. What is it? Like
He said
Bramble,
everything.
Bramble Patch. Slim.
Bramble patch,
Yeah, something.
bubble snatch.
Yeah. Con.
The words he said
Mm-hmm.
were Blunder Scratch, Bangle Stash, Banter Catch, Bandy Crasher, Bumble Snatch, and Babble Scrabble.
I said bumble snatch.
And I can't. And like.
And Mary knows
Do
it
we-
must be Bandersnatch.
Do we blame me for not remembering those?
Yes.
Fair enough. Fair enough. You ask the question, you get the answer. All right.
You didn't write those down.
No, I did not.
I think we should take this mirror with us in our balloon to Hither.
Well,
through
where-
the
How tall is?
tunnel.
Yeah, I was gonna say how big is the mirror?
It is a 10-foot mirror.
Yeah.
That's taller than me.
It's almost taller than both of us put
But
together.
if we don't take
Actually,
it,
it
then
is.
we have to come back.
Remember
Because we're 4'9".
Is
the
it?
adjacent
Hold on,
mirror you
get on my
saw
shoulder.
was in the Hall of
Okay.
Illusions or whatever
Sure.
in the carnival, and that was very big
It's-
as well.
It's this big, and like I'm standing on your shoulders like this. It's like this big.
Holy shit! That's taller than both of us combined.
Yes. We can't carry that.
I mean, I could probably carry it.
Not you. I'm
It's not a matter of whether or not
No,
I
it's
can carry
I'm
it.
just looking at the two of you because you guys are both like standing across from us.
Because you guys know I can carry it. It's just, I don't want to carry it all the way there. And it's not that I can't, because I can. Don't tell me I can't. I just don't want to.
But you only have to carry it to the balloon. And then the balloon carries it.
How
Saying
big
a
is-
balloon is stronger than me?
No, I'm saying the balloon is like a little boat. And you can just put it in the boat, and then we can airboat.
And at this point, Cotton Kennedy and Vassie's feud began.
You know, I think she's saying that.
Literally, Captain America.
Holding the balloon.
Cotton is the
Better say that
BBEG.
You joke.
No, I like.
Not us coming up
you
with a
just,
stupid reason to ruin the
I just wink at the cat like. Yeah, you better show that balloon who's boss.
I'm gonna kick its ass. Okay, give me that mirror.
We take the mirror to the balloon. Where's
Alright,
the balloon?
What am I rolling?
Where's
You
the
don't think we're
mirror?
rolling?
The mirror was way back in the, I want to say, preservation pool, if I remember right.
Okay, so
We can go
Down
get
I
it.
go.
We can go get it. We don't have to do it now.
We don't have
We're
to-
still looking
we
around.
have to figure out where the balloon is.
Yeah.
Well, we didn't explore all the rooms yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get it later. We'll get it later.
Preservation mirror
And,
is, sorry, preservation.
There'll be time to repair your pride later.
I never doubt.
Nothing need to be repaired. I'm
You guys
just
are
gonna,
currently in the dining room B16.
Okay.
Just gonna show it his boss.
Okay.
just gonna
So-
clear the air.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, where should we go next? Because there's like a couple rooms we haven't been in. I think.
Oh, don't forget that dagger.
Oh yeah, I found this dagger in another goblin.
Oh, that's so cool. You
It's
should
like this
definitely
big
use
on her.
it. You should use it.
It's a short
It's
sword.
basically a short sword on her.
Should we go upstairs?
We got one more place to go to.
Oh,
at
well,
least.
let's go there.
Well, have we checked out B15?
I
we
don't
haven't
think
done
we've been to
16,
17, 8, or 15.
We have not been
We're
to
currently in
17,
16.
15, or 12 actually.
Oh, that's true. It doesn't go into 12. The
Looks like
cooler.
Yeah, cold room.
But we'd have to go back to the kitchen, man.
Yeah.
That you totally told us about.
Okay, I'll move over to B17 and investigate.
Okay.
And I'll move into, I guess, over to B8.
Yeah, let's go check out the bedroom.
B17, which looks like a really elaborate hookah.
It does, yeah.
Which honestly, based.
Looks like
Alright, so I
actually,
heard
it's
someone was
probably a
going to be 17.
Astra
Alright.
and Vassy.
And Vasti.
Yep, follow.
Where's everybody else going?
We're gonna go to the bedroom.
B8, yeah.
B8. Okay, cool.
And a
Ooh.
moldy.
Yeah, the whole place is a bit moldy. Except for
The
B2,
guy.
which is really nice now. It's like a little topiary. You're just fucking...
There's nothing wrong with mold. And it's also on fire.
I put the fire out.
Fuck!
Oh, thank
I didn't want the whole place burning down while we were in it.
Why not?
Safety?
Oh. Yeah. Fair.
Alright, so B17. A contraption made of entangled copper tubes connects to a pot-bellied boiler and a dozen cylindrical containers,
Oh, I'm all for this now.
which in turn sprout even more tubes that feed into buckets. Barrels are clustered at the southeastern corner, and a work table in one corner of the room has bits of copper and metalworking tools thrown across. Light filters through like a greenish diamond-shaped panes of glass that set into the window.
Can I tell what she was trying to make?
Let's go with an insight check here.
Oh,
I
not
have to ask, is the copper like a shiny copper, or is it like
It is actually a shiny. For as disheveled as this whole cottage has been, this shit is well taken care of.
Wow. Because I'm thinking like it would be heavily depleted.
That gives me an 18.
An 18. This is a distillery.
Yes.
It is a hooch distillery. She is making mushroom-based alcohol here.
I'm so into that. I'm so into it. I'm so there.
It's a homemade brew. Each one of these barrels that it's filling up is like 250 pounds. So these are big barrels
I'm gonna take
of
a.
mushroom-based alcohol going on here.
I'm gonna take a shot.
You want to?
Yeah,
Yeah, make
Absolutely.
a con save, man.
absolutely. I'm gonna take a shot of
Well, if
this.
she's taking a shot, I'm taking a shot.
Oh yeah.
Earthy,
Cheers.
swampy. Don't get a hint of cayenne.
My con save was shit.
My con save was alright. 14.
14.
Mine was
With
below
14,
10.
you're going to take 2 drunkenness.
Let's go.
And with
Wasted
Mine
out
was
here.
below 10. 8.
8. You're going to take 3 drunkenness.
Whew.
Yeah.
This stuff is strong, and it, you have the opinion, would be very flammable. Extremely flammable.
I'm
I'm gonna call this mushroom shine.
my shine.
Well, there's 6 buckets essentially stationed out here.
Room shine.
Each one, like I said,
Room shine is good.
Room shine is pretty good. Room shine. Okay. Highly flammable. Alright, I am going. Okay, how much can I take? Is the question.
what do you have to be able to transport is the question.
Well, I have a bunch of flasks for like sample taking because I'm a nerd.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably say I have 3 of them or so.
So each flask.
Is there anything in the room that I could use to scrounge around? Maybe she has some containers.
So did you do an investigation check?
No, you made me do an insight check.
Do an investigation check to check around the room.
14.
14.
Mhm.
Okay. There are some There's 2 tables. One table has bottles that have been kind of filled up, and there's like a rag sticking out of them, like
Awesome.
someone's making a fucking like
Molotov cocktail. Let's go.
right?
Perfect.
And then the other table is just empty bottles.
How many bottles?
About 5.
Fill them up.
Okay. I will say this. Because of how makeshift and the structural integrity is on the brink of failure, I need a dex save while filling these up.
I'd like to help.
Fair enough. Is it a save or is it a skill check?
It will be a save.
Okay.
Also, what's our drunkenness doing to our
Because the
notes
moment
and
you're disturbing the distillery...
Yeah, do we have disadvantage on this for being drunk? What's the drunken penalties here?
Yeah, so let me double check my handy dandy drunkenness book. Alright, level 2.
Marry yourself.
Passive perception drops by 3.
Okay.
Level 3 though, coordination wanes. Disadvantage on strength, dex, and con checks. Checks though, not saves.
So anything that has those...
So athletics,
yeah.
acrobatics.
Listen. I'm gonna do them anyway.
It's okay. I got a 19 for my dexterity saving throw.
Okay, that's plenty enough. So with that being said, you're able to like not accidentally knock into the piping that is, on the stilt system that is not very well. It's very well polished, but not the nicest of.
It's precarious.
Of engineering.
Yeah.
Going on here, and so you're able to fill all 5 of those bottles up.
5 bottles of room shine. 5 bottles. They'll get you drunk.
It'll quench you.
That's before, thank you.
Now, you're not making them into Molotovs, right? Are you just keeping them at the bottom?
Not yet.
Okay.
Yeah, not this time.
At the moment, they're just bottles of room shine. They could very easily become Molotovs.
If you do, it's a DC 5 dex save, 3d6.
DC 5?
DC 15. Sorry,
Okay, thank
DC 15
That
dex
makes
save.
more sense.
With 3
I was gonna
no,
say.
No, you're good. With 3d6 fire.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is... Molotov...
Oh god, did we find Clapperclaw's head?
15... 3d6 fire.
Where's that supposed to be?
Here?
I can use these for traps.
Alright. Anything else while you guys are in the Hooch Distillery room?
Another shot.
Yeah.
We gave him a different
Another shot.
head.
Become useless.
Do another shot?
Another shot, let's go.
He's non-con with Sid the Undying's head because they're 2 different people.
Oh yeah, 11.
10.
Both failed.
Nice! Let's go! Wasted!
So this is really potent shit.
Let's go!
And we are really small.
If you failed, you're adding 3 to your drunkenness.
Alright, what's C drunk?
So
6.
you're at 6.
6.
So
What
at
is 6?
6, you have the coordination ready, right?
Yeah.
So words are slurring. So you
Uh-huh.
have disadvantage on intelligence, wisdom, and charisma checks. So that's normal for you.
I have expertise in intimidation.
Poor balance. You have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws. And your speed is half.
Still gonna do it.
And 5?
So everything I said except the speed is halving. So you have the word slurring, so disadvantage on all checks now, right? And disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
Beautiful.
Because of poor balance.
Beautiful.
So,
The cube.
Bruh.
we'll go ahead and end our
Cylinder.
session there.
I mean, that's just what it is.
And that session, we have more to explore in the cottage of Bavlorna Blightstraw.
Don't threaten me.
Moldy cottage.
Will Cotton get her memories?
Okay, no
Will
more.
Farah, I don't know, find more magical shit? Like, most likely, yeah. Will Astra be asked to do some form of arcana check or, I don't know, identify or...
Find out next time on the next edition of Ask Astra.
Will Vassie continue to chuck things out windows?
Yes. The better question is, will I finally have a thought?
Will she finally understand what defenestration means?
Will we finally get rid of the 50 Shades of Mold?
No.
Will
No.
Sid become the head of the puppet state?
I am head.
Will the revolution ever happen?
Will the revolution happen?
Yes.
Find out maybe next time.
Well, no,
Will
hold,
be
hold on
televised.
hold on a second. I just want to say it's all been good fun and games, but please donate to my fund to unshitify this stupid cottage because I hate it so goddamn much. I spent untold amount of time, because it wasn't explicitly stated, unshittifying the taxidermy area of this house because
Unshittify a house that's full of chanterelles and death caps, guys. It's really, really a good thing.
No.
Lion's mane mushrooms, morel mushrooms, they're super tasty. Don't eat death caps, probably. That sounds bad.
Don't eat rotten taxidermized ducks.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
Don't
Anyway,
eat taxidermied
please.
animals. There's
Thank you for
usually
attending our TED
formaldehyde
Talk.
in there.
Yeah, thanks for coming to my TED Talk. Please donate to the GoFundMe. Speaking of supporting people,
Support us at Instagram and Mastodon and Blue Sky
There
and
it
Twitter and sometimes Facebook, but not usually. Also on the places where we post stuff like Patreon.
I point over here. I'm pointing at Kat, so maybe like this.
Oops, sorry.
And
Oh my god, this is weird! To point the cat, I have to do this.
Yeah.
if you head over to all of our social media, in the bio, there's a link that'll take you to
Easy for you.
another link that takes you to ShattermereComics.com, our sponsor for this episode. And you can use the code LUNARDS23 for 50% off the first month of your subscription to really, really cool comics sent right to your door. That's super cool. You can also check out our super cool friends Pint of Cthulu podcast
Yeah!
because
Our
they're really
friends looks at hand, squints.
Okay, I have a lot of friends and like 5 or 6
Wow,
of
weird
them-
flex, bro.
Wow.
Wow.
I have a lot of internet friends, and some of them said, "Hey, yeah, we'd love to be your ad swap friend," and so I have to write down which one's which. So yes, I have to look at my little chart and make sure I pick the right one. But they're all really cool, and a Pint of Cthulu podcast is really cool.
What's your favorite solo TTRPG? And why is it still not penguins?
There's one about holding a tea shop at the edge of life and death, and you talk to dead people.
We did have one. I don't remember what it was.
I don't remember it.
I don't know any really. Solo ones.
I got to play an unpublished one about rolling cheese
You
down a
did-
hill. That
you
was
liked that one,
really
too.
fun.
Yeah.
I'm like really hoping that she published it, but I'm not sure that she did. I don't think she did.
Yeah, you really like that one.
It was really good.
I don't know any. Do you know? I'm not a solo TTRPG. I would probably like
I
it.
want to get into it. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a really,
I would
really
like.
cool
Yeah, let us
one
know so we can
about-
try it.
about owning a
Unironically,
tea
let us
shop.
know.
Yeah.
That one's really cool. You talk to dead ghosts while you serve them tea.
You know what we should do?
Baller.
We should post the question of the day to the social media if we don't do that already.
We don't. We should.
That's a
There's
great
also
idea.
a way to. There's also a
great-
way to like put the question into
On your
the
polls.
YouTube video,
Yeah,
so
and
that
especially
it shows up even if they never
It's
see it.
very easy on Spotify. I haven't looked at the YouTube one, but I'll have to look at that because Spotify does it very easy. It's like, hey, what's your poll question or something like that.
Ooh.
Yeah. Hey, that's a great thing. Maybe some new stuff coming to you.
Hey, question of the day. Does it go the day we record or the day we post?
Wherever you want.
Today you post, yeah.
Did you just say both?
Yeah.
I said whenever you want.
Oh.
All right. Can we roll yet?
No.
Hello, adventurers! Have you heard of Hardly Heroes from Shattermere Comics? They're a group of hodgepodge adventurers out to save the world. Will they? Can they? Find out by using the discount code below to save 50% on your first month's subscription.
Most impressive.
Join A Pint of Cthulhu in 2025 as we play through the hot new TTRPG Blister Critters for Season 4, with a completely custom written campaign that may have killed at least 2 people mentally. I am one of them. Warning, this show contains dirty humour, vulgar language, no filters, and probably is best for adults' ears only. You have been warned.